Well, as gentlemen, Papa Boris here. It's late, and you know what that means. I've been losing all day, and I'm on tilt. So let's go ahead and play another arena. I've actually played an equal number of games with Mage and Priest, and I actually have the exact same stats with both of them. Paladin I've played less, but I've still played a lot of games with Paladin, and Paladins kind of suck for me. So let's go ahead and I feel like doing the Priest run here. I don't even know what's been more or less recent. We're going to try Priest. We're going to see if we can make Priest work in this new aggro metagame. We'll see how it goes. Mana Addict is junk trash terrible. Pint-sized Summoner, I don't know. I think this card, back when it was broken, it was obviously like a must pick no matter what. But now, over a quality rare like the Imp Master, I don't think I'm going to take it. Gadsden Auctioneer can be totally bonkers nuts. We're going to go ahead and grab it. This is a, Jesus, terrible, terrible pack. Well, this is unplayable. This is very expensive. I guess I'd rather have the cheap crap card than the expensive crap card, so we'll take the Torn Warrior there. Oh god, well, spell damage can be good for priests. You don't know, though. I mean, I have had drafts where I never get any Holy Novas or Holy Smites, and without those, it's pretty much useless. So let's just take the creature that directly can remove other creatures. We'll take the only playable card. Ah, I do love these Temple Enforcers quite a bit, so we're going to go ahead and grab that very excitedly. You've got to be kidding me. Well, this is one of the few times I'll play Mad Bomber, because the other cards are just absolutely unplayable trash. Right. Let's make sure we have some endgame. Thoughtsteal is great and all, but Frost Elemental is... Well, hang on a minute. Thoughtsteal is actually really great. I mean, it's very, very good. It's card draw, and oftentimes what you get out of your opponent's deck is better than what you can get out of your own, because if it's like class-specific cards, you get to do things priests shouldn't be able to do. I'm going to take the Thoughtsteal here. It's a very, very good card. Shadow Word Death. I'd rather have Shadow Word Pain, but I'd rather have it. This is like this is what, like, my 8th pick. I think this is seriously like my 5th Mind Blast. No, game, I don't want Mind Blast. Why couldn't you have been like Shadow Word Pain? I would have taken every one of those. Anyway, Shadow Word Death is fine. Man, I've tried Master Spell. It's nifty, but it's a bit touchy. Doesn't often work out that well. We're gonna take the Alkanai Soul Priest. She has a really nice body, which is what I say about the Violet Teacher. I don't know if that's... I guess she does have kind of a nice... Anyway, the point is it's 3/5 for 4, which is fine, and then the ability is really great, too. Mind Vision is better over these Junkos. Oh, God, why can't I get a good card to save my life? Well, if I'm going to take a trash card, I'll take the one that has a potentially useful Battle Cry, and hey, if I play it on turn 1 and get a lucky aggressive start, who knows? I'll take a Golem. Even though I'm spiking 3 mana, that's fine. That's a really good card. I'll take Holy Nova. Holy Smite is good for removal, but the Holy Nova, it just stings so hard when you don't have any of them. Speaking of which, let's take another one. Ah, Shadow Word Pain. I'll take pretty much every one of those that I see. Here we'll take some endgame cards. This is like Mind Blast number 7. I really should have been keeping count. We'll have to look at the video and see how many I freaking got. Circle of Healing. So this card is interesting. With the Alkanai Soul Priest, it's a 0 mana deal 4 damage to all minions, which is a little bit crazy. That's worthy of consideration. With the Northshire Cleric, you can also draw you a bunch of cards. Obviously, I don't have any of those yet. We'll try it. These are sort of mediocre. So we'll try the Circle of Healing. We'll see what we can do with it. Shadow Word Pain over a Frosted Warlord? Yeah, I think so. Ah, Sea Giant. This is good because the other epics are total trash, but the Sea Giant is fantastic. It's nice and big. Now, do I take a second Shadow Word Death? Ah, man. So I've talked about this before. You know, you feel dumb when your opponent plays big creatures and you pass Shadow Word Death in the draft, but you also feel dumb when you are holding on to 2 of them and your opponent crushes you with his aggro deck. So I'm going to take the Silence here. I'd rather have a Spellbreaker for mana curve reasons, but it's nice to have some. So we have Absolute Trash, and one of the best rares ever made. Power Word Shield is nice over these Junkos. This deck just does not want to give me good 4 mana cards. I'll take another Holy Nova. This could go wrong, of course, but God, Jesus. Okay, I guess we'll take a Master Spell just to have something playable at 4 mana. Hey, there we go, and of course they're both in the same pack, because of course they are. Do I take the Taunt or the extra point of power? I'll take the Taunt. I don't have that much of it here. Jesus, this draft is really not treating me well. I will take a Gorobachi Berserker. I guess technically it's fine. Shadow Word Pain! Yeah, I'll take a 3rd one over this charging dude. Ah, Northshire Cleric. Fantastic. That is good to have with Holy Nova and Circle of Healing. Okay, 1 Master Spell is hard enough to use well. 2 is clearly not good. We'll take a Minute Master. This curve is all messed up. I'm missing my 4 spot. I guess on the flip side, I ended up getting a lot of 5 mana cards. The problem is most of them are Holy Novas. It's like I have 3 Holy Novas here, so I got plenty of Holy Novas. I regret, of course, not taking that Kobold Geomancer. There's no spell damage in this deck, so it's quite possible that Holy Nova will just not be that good. Word Slice the Shaman. Well, against the Shaman it'll be fine, I think. It'll kill off his totems. So normally I say don't mulligan your mass removal, but here I will because I have 3 of them in the deck, and that guy is a 3-drop, but he just sucks. So we'll just mulligan and hope to get something. Okay, instead we didn't. Oh god. Well, let's see what happens. Ah, Northside Cleric. Now there's a risk, of course. The risk is that he'll coin it a 3/2 for 2. I'll take that risk. The alternative, which is just keeping this at home, is no better. Well, here's the coin, and ah, it's a 2/3 for 2. Well, so the thing that's interesting here is when I do this and I heal my Northside Cleric, this thing can kill me and live to tell about it. But if I Circle of Healing, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Circle of Healing. This is actually like a 0 mana. This is a 0 mana Arcane Intellect. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and I'm gonna turn off the Enrage. Sadly, I didn't get anything that's playable, which sucks. So that sucks. But at least I got a 3-drop for the next turn. Now, if you can buff this with like a no, he used a coin. So if you can buff this with like an Abusive Sergeant. Are you freaking kidding me? I was saying that hypothetically, not for real. Jesus Christ. Blah. Well, shoot. So this sucks. I think I'm just gonna play the Ant Master, feed it to the dogs. If he uses this guy to kill the Ant Master, that's better than him starting to hit me in the face with it forever. This thing. Wow, the Abusive Sergeant really won it for him there. If he hadn't, that was like the only thing he could have had, other than, you know, direct removal for my Northstar Cleric. But the only thing that would have let him, well, I guess he could have always Enraged and used other removal as well. So I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. It's actually going to Forked Lightning to stop me from killing off the Amani Berserker. He is going the distance with that guy. Sure, let's play Mad Bomber. I mean, there's a very small chance, but there's a non-zero chance. Ah, not quite. Okay, so what we're going to do here is actually heal this up. Turn off the Enrage so that our creatures can trade. The alternative was to heal, but then I would have netted losing 3 health anyway. So I actually gain more health by healing him than by healing myself. So he's overloaded because of that Forked Lightning, which is good news for me. Holy Nova is probably not going to be helpful here. But if he just totems up or something, I might just like trade creatures and hold my breath with the Auctioneer. 4 damage is a bit tricky for Shaman to do, unless he gets a spell totem. Dust Devil. That's a thing. Well, Holy Nova would enrage this guy, but not kill him, sadly. Can't Shadow Word Pain and play the taunt. I don't really want to trade that. That seems dumb. Well, I guess what we're going to do then is just Shadow Word Pain, much as I hate doing this, and just trade creatures, and unfortunately I have nothing better to do than heal myself. So very slow start for me here. I didn't get any card advantage or anything with all that crazy stuff. The Circle of Healing drew me 2 cards, but I kind of lost it against the Northstar Cleric when he had the Battle Cry with the Abusive Sergeant. He's got another good card, which is a bit sad. Okay, I'm going to have to Shadow Word Pain this, so it's a good thing I took all those that I saw before it gets out of control. So I don't have card advantage, but because of the way that turn worked, I actually have board advantage. Basically, we both had 5 cards previously. Now we both still have 5 cards, but one of mine made it onto the board. It's going to get really good here with the Temple Enforcer. It'll be a 3/8, barring, of course, hexes, but then I still have a 6/6 to contend with, so we should be alright. And we have what I like to call the poor man's Flame Strike here. That's 10 mana, deal 4 damage across the board. Ah, that is a problem. That is a problem. Ah, boy. Well, I can't deal with it. So all I can do is this. I'm going to run it in. And the reason for that is I don't want him to buff this thing so that it kills the Senjin in 1 hit and then has the other hit to kill the Temple Enforcer with. Now if he plays, like, say, a Dark Iron Dwarf and buffs this, it'll die on the first hit against the Senjin. So that was really important, I think, to get that smack in there. Well, Shamans aren't the greatest at killing this except for Hex, so it's Hex or bust for him as far as this goes. Unbed Elemental number 2. And he should have really played this first. He should have played it before even attacking. Because you should always draw cards first, kids. Always draw cards first. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just do this. And, oh, wait, what am I doing? Why did I kill that thing? I should have killed the thing that actually gets bigger. Oops, that was silly. We'll do this. And this. And we're gonna pass the turn. Oh, I'm sorry. This is what happens when I'm on tilt after a bad day at the arenas. I should have killed the creature that gets bigger rather than the creature that just sits there stupidly.
I hope you like my invention.
This 6/6 is good for now. Fire Elemental's a good card, though. Balls. I cannot play this and a Holy Nova, much as I would like to. This just... Well, actually does not die to the Fire Elemental. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. And we'll heal this back up. So the Novice Engineer would have to sacrifice her life, or this would have to get buffed, in order to be able to kill off my Gorobashi Berserker.
Feel the power of the wind.
That's pretty decent. Oh, he's going for the throat, is he? No, or is he going to just take a hit and kill a creature? No, he's going to take a hit and kill a creature. Alright, fair enough. Manatite Totem. Well, I kind of want to kill that. If this isn't taunt, it's taunt. Oh god, the taunt is the worst thing possible because it stops me from enraging my guy. Yeah. Let's go ahead and Thought Steal, and then we're going to plant a Holy Nova to get rid of the taunt totem. Rockbiter Weapon and a Tauren Warrior. Really? Okay, so let's go ahead and Holy Nova. And if I kill this, he doesn't draw a card, but this is actually like a creature. So let's kill that. What about, I can actually Rockbiter Weapon to finish this off. Is it worth it to spend a Rockbiter Weapon to steal a card from him? Yeah, I think so. It's very rare, by the way, to hear the priest say his attack statement, because obviously priests don't have weapons, so they don't attack naturally. But he says "by the light" when he attacks. There are two classes in the game that you don't know what they say when they attack. There's warlocks and mages, because they don't have any weapons. And I don't know what they say, but it is actually possible for them to get a weapon. So this is, now we're just gonna go on a tangent here. How to get warlocks and mages to attack with a weapon. It's actually possible in a couple of different ways. One way is if you have Lorewalker Cho. He's a legendary with the ability text that, this is nifty. Whenever a player plays a spell, that the other player gets a copy of that spell. Bloodlust. So he's holding on to a Bloodlust. Uh-oh. Well, I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead, though, and silence this thing to stop the card drawing shenanigans. And heal up. So, and then the warriors have a spell called Upgrade, which gives them a 1/3 weapon, or upgrades a weapon that they currently hold. So if you're playing against a warrior and you use Lorewalker Cho and the warrior plays Upgrade, then you as the warlock or the mage can then cast Upgrade and get a weapon. The other way, which is really nifty, I didn't actually discover this until recently, is, is he gonna have a lightning bolt to finish off my guidance auctioneer? Please don't have a lightning bolt. Please don't have a lightning. No, you have a lightning bolt or something or other. Fair frost shock. Okay, well that's just as bad. He gets to kill it. God damn it. Anyway, this last card in his hand, by the way, we know is Bloodlust. So that's actually really terrifying because he's actually gonna leave this frozen, and I can't do anything. Haha. So Holy Nova will kill off just the taunt totem and it'll enrage this stuff. Oh my god, I can't do anything. I have to do this, you know why? Just to draw a card. I have to do this just to draw a card, because otherwise the Bloodlust will do a lot of damage. 4, 6, plus 12 is 18 damage. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. It'll at least remove some of the damage here. Ugh. Harvest Golem. God damn it. Well, I could have played this before the Holy Nova, but I was hoping to get something better. What I have to do here is play the Taunt. And I'm actually going to heal off this guy to turn off the Enrage. I've spent more time like healing his creatures this game, I think, than I've spent healing my own. So he's got a Bloodlust. He could actually use Bloodlust here pretty nicely. It would let him use the silenced Manatite Totem to kill off the to kill off my Taunter, and that would pave the way for this creature to kill off my Gadsden Auctioneer. This is also a reasonable move.
Locked and loaded.
He's gearing up for that Bloodlust again, and he's going to kill off my creature. Luckily, he loses a creature in the process, but he gains a totem. Man, I need my other Holy Nova. This is why it's good to have lots of Holy Novas. Oh man, one more Holy Nova would just do it for me here. Come on. Oh my god. Well, you know what? When you call for cards enough times, eventually you'll get lucky and get the card. You know, I should have probably played this. No, no, the Sea Giant costs 6 mana, so I could not have played it and Holy Nova. So I had to Holy Nova there. Okay, yeah, I played a bunch of Holy Novas, but credits to myself, you know, for drafting them. The once upon a time, I wouldn't have drafted that many Holy Novas. Now I know better. Now I know to draft Holy Novas. Would you stop getting Taunt Totems? Jesus Christ. So he still has a Bloodlust. One of these two cards is basically dead. That Holy Nova probably came just in the nick of time, because if it hadn't been a Holy Nova, he could have dealt a lot of damage to me. Wait. First, we play this. Bring this guy's cost down to 7. Then we do that. Then this. I haven't had a chance to use this Abusive Sergeant, unfortunately. Well, anyway, that game was very, very hard, and kind of makes me question the quality of my deck, unfortunately. I mean, it did have a lot of good stuff, but I feel like I had a very strong opening, so it shouldn't have been this hard. So he's going to use the Tick of the Axe plus the Rockbiter weapon. Those, by their powers combined, are Captain Planet, and we'll kill my Imp Master. Alright, I don't want to use Shadow Word Pain on that. Oh god, could I win? Shoot, I should have probably checked this first. What is that? 8, 10, 11. I had enough damage to win. I'm sorry, folks. Could I still win? 8, 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. 16, 17. I can't win anymore. I'm sorry, folks. That was a very terrible mistake. Yeah, I could have just won exactly on the nose. I just went on autopilot, killing off his creature. There comes a Fire Elemental. I'm not sure what that accomplished. Okay, well, I don't need the Bloodlust anymore then. I'm just going to kill him straight up. And give a well played. Word Slice the Shaman goes down to Borissimo the Priest. Oh, that was the first game? Oh, jeez, it felt like that was like at least the third game. I thought I was on my second video there. That took so long. Okay. Well, priests do tend to have longer games. Hey, I never saw any mind controls in this arena. Whoops. The last arena I saw no Holy Novas. This time I see no mind controls. The nice thing about mind control is it's such a good card. It helps you win even if it's not in your deck, because if your opponent's good, they're going to be playing around it. Efox 09. Okay, this is not an auspicious beginning. Northstar Cleric, though, is pretty great. I'm going to mulligan everything else. I have so many Holy Novas, it's likely I'll draw another one if I need it, and I want to try to maximize my chances of either getting removal, should she play a 3-2, or a Power Word Shield, and as you can see, I drew the removal. So, huzzah. This kind of sucks against mages, because pretty much all you're getting is a silence, and then they kill it with their hero ability. Honestly, against a mage, I'd rather have the 0 mana silence priest card than this owl. Well, my opponent has the Mana Worm. It's a bit of a risk to play just dump the Northstar Cleric out here. Because if she has like a spell, like a Mirror Image or something, this becomes a 2-3. Actually, then she doesn't have enough mana to finish it off. Yeah, I'll go for it here. My intention is not, however, to heal myself after damaging. My intention is just to Shadow Word Pain this Mana Worm into oblivion. Arcane Explosion. Ah, that is actually a very clever way of killing off my Northstar Cleric. Well, here are all my Shadow Word Pains. Hopefully she plays lots of Senjin Shield Masters and very few Chillwind Yetis. This is actually terrible. What? I got nothing to do, unfortunately. I can't target this with spells either. Ugh. These Fairy Dragons are becoming very popular. Circle of Healing. Oh my god. I could silence this so I could then kill it with Shadow Word Pain, but that just seems dumb. Let's wait. I have plenty of creatures in this deck. I feel like I've drawn every card I have that isn't a creature. Like, watch me draw like my 2 more Holy Novas and like a Shadow Power Word Shield. Okay, with this situation, I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm just gonna coin out a Holy Nova here. I mean, what else am I doing with my coin? Nothing. So here's the Holy Nova. It's a 2-for-1. I used my coin, but the coin's not really a card. At 2-for-1, I use my 1 Holy Nova to kill off 2 of her creatures. I'm keeping my health total high against a mage that's important, and I'm just trying to bide some time to draw my goddamn creatures. Okay, this is bad. This does not die to Shadow Word of any sort. This now, I mean, I could play it, but it's just gonna die. I don't want to do that. Unless I play Circle of Healing to, like, draw a card and cycle. That just seems stupid. Oh my god, this is awful. Ugh, well, I'm paying the price for drafting all those Shadow Word Pains. I can't really use them all. This is one of the worst hands I've ever, like, just held in my hand. It's so bad. I don't think my opponent has any idea how bad this is.
I can taste the mana.
Can you? Can you really taste the mana? Or do you just think you can taste the mana? Holy Nova doesn't quite do the job here. It doesn't kill off anything. I'm just going to use Shadow Word Pain to kill that. And whatever. Let's just kill that. And I'm going to heal myself. We'll pass the turn. So at 7 mana, I can Holy Nova, and then this little Tyker, is that a word? Can finish off the Ogre Magi. Never thought I'd have this much trouble dealing with an Ogre Magi, but there it is. Well, this is fine. That'll die to Holy Nova. So I'm happy to see that, I suppose. She also, like me, seems to be holding on to a bunch of removal. So this guy's odds of surviving past a turn are like approximately 0. So I'm not going to play him unless I can use him immediately. Let's go ahead and do this. And this. Man, this owl is so terrible. I regret everything. So my North Star Cleric has been killed. Therefore, I cannot use this to, you know, draw a bunch of cards. It's just going to cycle a card with the Gadsden Auctioneer is pretty much it. Imp Master? Okay, well, let's just play stuff for the sake of playing stuff. We'll silence this owl, or this cobra, viper, whatever. And we'll pass the turn. Now if she plays a really big creature, I can play the Auctioneer and Shadow Word Death and draw a card. Problem is, she might actually be afraid of playing big creatures because she might be afraid of mind control, so she may be trying to play like all her little stuff. And I've already used 2 Holy Novas, there's only 1 more in here. Not super likely that I'll be able to use it.
What to do?
For the crusade!
Your magic shall not save you.
Boy, this is looking ugly. I don't have any targets for Shadow Word Death. And I think I've used up all my Shadow Word Pains. I think I've used up all 3. So this Scarlet Crusader is good. Oh god, this game is painful. Alright, well, when you draft the Mad Bomber, you gotta make plays like this. Let's just do this shit.
Wanna blow something up?
All things considered, that was quite lucky.
Let the dark in.
I'm gonna do this so that the Mage's hero ability can't finish it off. Ah, what the hell. We'll do this. We'll cycle that for a card. Oh, man! If I had waited a little bit, it could have been a Wrath. Damn it. Heal up. This game is really stupid. I think my deck might just be bad. Where's my win conditions? I do have like a Stormwind Champion and like a Temple Enforcer. I thought I had some other big cards, like a Gurbashi Berserker. I don't know. I just don't have enough creatures here. I'm like, it's like a mage drafting too many spells. If I had waited just a little bit on this Sauconite Soul Priest, I could have totally wrathed her board. Is this an Ice Lance? Are you fucking kidding me? I actually got Ice Lanced. Golly Jesus. Holy Nova. I don't even know. I don't even know. So Holy Nova, I have to kind of wait up for this to die first before I can play that. since it will just burn my entire team. Somehow I'm hanging on against this mage. I don't know how even. I really don't. I guess it's just I've had butt tons of removal and I've killed everything she played. Did I forget to attack with the Sit Master last turn? I might have. I'm sorry if I did. No, I think I attacked, killed off the owl or something that she had. I don't know.
What to do?
Just gonna Frostbolt that. Okay, seems reasonable. I can't heal it up, of course. Ah, she's just gonna 2-for-1 right away. Okay. Power shot. Oh my god. Well, I need to just get some creatures here for the love of God. Mind Vision? Oh boy, this is probably not even good, but whatever, we'll take it. Just so I know. It is... What?! That's a pretty good card. I'm gonna play this. I don't know why she's holding on to it. She had 6 mana, she didn't play it. I mean, sure, it's an overpriced Chillwind Yeti if there's no Taunter on the board, but you still play it. This thing's, I mean, it's a Chillwind Yeti. I think my opponent should have probably played that thing. So she's gonna play it now. She like followed my example. Ah, I see. You're gonna get to trade. Touché, sir. Touché. Well, you're gonna regret that because now this is eligible for Shadow Word Death. Oops. We'll kill this. Heal it up. If she top decks a Flame Strike, she can kill everything. We'll still be in a top deck war, so I'll just do that. This guy's one of my favorite voiceovers. He says, "I am invincible." So I feel like it's kind of like my namesake, you know? Boris. I'm invincible. Get it? He should have said it with a Russian accent, of course. Okay, let's listen to it.
I'm invincible. I'm invincible.
Wouldn't that be so much better with a Russian accent? I am invincible! Okay, anyway. So, she apparently drew a useless card. I don't know what that could have been that she wouldn't play it. Lord of the Arena, a little bit less useless. If only I could damage this thing somehow without killing it. Alas, I don't have the Arcanine Soul Priest anymore. I don't think I have any other sources of self-damage. So I could use the Abusive Sergeant and run this guy plus the Imp Master in. Or I could just run the Black Knight in. Or I could use Holy Nova. This would then be at 3 health, then use the Abusive Sergeant. That seems silly. My instincts tell me to keep my... Well, it's tricky. As a mage, you can't win. If you keep a lot of creatures, they have Flame Strike. If you keep one creature, they have Polymorph. There's just really no way to win. But my instincts tell me to do this. Perhaps because I can heal up this Imp Master afterwards.
I'm invincible.
I'm invincible! Okay, so a Flame Strike now would clear everything out. And then we'd be in a top deck war with me getting the first draw, so I'd have the slight advantage there. Still have a Stormwind Champion and some other big stuff. Okay, no Flame Strike. If she's doing that, that means there's no Flame Strike incoming, which is good. Frostwolf Warlord is naked. And Ice Lance. Ah, that's what she's been holding on to. She didn't want to play. I see. I see. Well, Thought Steal. She's got cards. Let's see what they are. Arcane Explosion. So she has an Arcane Explosion, and she also has Flame Strike. So the Flame Strike is going to be coming. I should probably kill this somehow. Flame Strike will do it. But then if she has her... I don't think that's right. I just don't think that's right. I think what makes a lot more sense is to Arcane Explosion and run my other creatures in. So I'm basically trying to ride this Chillwind Yeti here all the way to victory. Now, if Flame Strike was her ability, would clear it out, but I have my own Flame Strike to clear out her stuff.
Pass me that Arclight Spanner.
She can't play Flame Strike if she top decks it now, which is good news for me. It's not Flame Strike, something playable. Booty Bay. Okay, well this is good for Flame Strike. I think I'm not gonna hold out for anything better than that. So let's Flame Strike. Joop-de-doo. That felt really good. Do I play the Imp Master here? She's got a 1 in 8 chance, at least, of drawing a Flame Strike. The answer is no, because I have... Oh no, I don't have lethal damage. She can kill this thing. Oops, I should have played it. Crap, I should have played it to threaten the win. Alright, well anyway, it turns out it doesn't actually make any difference, because that happened. Oh my god, why are these games so long? Oh man, I feel like this deck isn't very good if these games are so long. Stormwind Champion. That survives Flame Strike even with an application of Hero Power. And I'm going to play the Imp Master because the Stormwind Champion survives Flame Strike, and this way I'm threatening the win. Even if she has removal for the Stormwind Champion. Because I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Alright, she can't play Flame Strike if she gets it now. She has an Arcane Explosion in there. Alright, we're going to get the win. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow, that game was a long one. I'm glad I took Thoughtsteal. I actually used to rank that card pretty low, and I'd kind of pass it over just about anything else decent, but that is very, very strong. And I'm not just saying it because I stole a Flame Strike. It's just really good. It's card draw, but it's extra value card draw because you're getting stuff that you're not supposed to normally be able to play with, and so it lets you do some unfair things. Well, anyway, that is it for the first video. If you enjoy how this is going, then do please like and or subscribe, and stick around because the rest of the games are going to be posted soon. I'll see you then.